Alright, listen up. I am sick and tired of all these people trashing the London system. Oh, the London system is a really boring opening, and then chess.com, like their YouTube community posts, every other post is like a meme about how the London system is bad. You know what? No. The London system might be boring at the Grandmaster level, but it is not boring at the Baboon level, where I reside, alright? And I have had many exciting London system games, and this is the most recent one, which I played in an over-the-board tournament. It is a classical game, 70 minutes. Now, you might be thinking, 70 minutes? Why are you having 70 accuracy? Alright, and that's because I'm bad. But you know what? We're going to move past that because we got the W, we replayed the London system, and it was a really exciting game. Alright, not the best game. Alright, my opponent and I need to be embarrassed. But you know what? It's an exciting game, and let's get right into it. So, we have the London system officially on the board. Now, what I think why the London system gets a bad rap is because these D4, D5 London systems can get pretty boring. Okay, but what doesn't get boring is these King's Indian London systems, alright? We're going to have a really exciting attacking game on our hands because I'm going to castle queenside and attack the kingside with pawns, and he is going to either attack the center or attack the queenside. So we go knight c3 against the g6. I play knight c3. Even against like this d5 and then he plays g6, I would still play this knight c3. I'm sure there's more than one way you could play this. But here we go to the end of the book, according to the computer. And look, 57% win rate on chess.com. All right, you know, I'm the most humble guy on the planet, but I can brag about win rate. I'm joking. But 57% win rate, if I was a gambler and I did 57% win rate, like a sports gambler, I'd be like making money. I'd be like kicked out of every casino, alright? Because I'd just be taking money from them. So we both castle, and now the plan is simple. Trade off the bishops and absolutely monkey him with pawns. Alright? Knight bd7, bishop h6, but then he plays b6 and intending to fianchetto this bishop. But it's a mistake because it's too slow. He needs to be striking in the center, okay? c6 is good, c5 is good, e5 is good. He needs to strike in the center. We trade bishops and we go h4. It liked d5 better. I don't think this move is too bad, but then he goes, and I'm a coward! I defend my pawn instead of playing h5 attacking, because if I played h5 and he takes with the knight, I can sacrifice the rook! I could sacrifice the rook, and then I can brag to my friends that I sacrificed the rook! And then after he takes back, we have queen g5 check, winning the pawn, and also just his king is just wide open. We develop these two pieces, we bring the other rook in, and we just have a nice fun attacking game, okay? But I didn't. I'm a coward. I thought, I'm just going to defend, play solid, play g4, and then just attack slowly. I have time to wait around. And he plays c5 trying to strike in, but he needed to play h5 because we have h5. And I play d5, which isn't the best. It shuts down his bishop, and it prevents him from taking and opening up the center. But we did have h5, and we could have still sacrificed the rook. I had not one, not two, but 3 chances to go h5 and sacrifice the rook, and I blew all 3 because I'm a coward. And I was like, oh, it's a classical game, like people are better at defending, like in a blitz game maybe I would. No, I should have done it. There was my chance. The Stockfish is yelling at me to sacrifice the rook, and I didn't. And now he goes h5, stopping me from going h5. We take, and he takes back with the knight, and it's just going to be a lot harder to attack. Go f4, trying to continue the attack. Maybe I go here. Maybe I go here. But how about I go here? Now, my logic was I wanted to stop him from going here. I just was afraid that, he goes here, he attacks the rook. Rook moves, actually, the knight would still be back here, right? I was afraid of him going here. The rook moves, and then, he can take the bishop or even win this pawn, and then I just didn't like it. But it was clearly a bad judgment call on my part. He moves his bishop, trying to trade off this bishop. The bishop was in a bad spot before, but what he should have done was play e6 and break open the center and play e6, break open the center and free the bishop that way. Just attack the center and open up the bishop, and the bishop has the attack on this rook if the center opens up. But he moves the bishop, moves the rook out of the way, trying to attack his king eventually. He goes rook h8, and I go knight g3, which loses a pawn after bishop captures, and I thought this was smart. We play knight captures with check, and we just like get rid of a defender, and then it kind of opens up the king a bit more. He plays rook h5, but it loses a pawn, and now I'm just simply down a pawn. The computer still likes me at plus 0.9 because I do have an attack brewing, but it's not great. I play f5 attacking, and he plays knight e4, the game-losing blunder, because after this trade, we have f captures g6, and if you take back and I go queen g5, it's mate in 5, and my opponent resigned at this point because there's not a whole lot you can do, all right? The best move by the computer is actually to play rook e1 check, sacrificing the rook to survive one more turn, but it doesn't matter. It's still mate in 5. And actually like king d2 as well. But there's nothing. He just has nothing here. Sorry about all the jump cuts. Chess.com kind of was being weird on me. But you can, like, Black is just completely lost here, and now you can see how exciting an attacking London system game can be. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got more cool Chess and Rocket League content coming up for you.